Welcome to this quick but important presentation. Today we're talking about a benefit that's both practical for employers and truly valuable for employees. At AmeriPlan, we've spent decades helping organizations like yours boost retention, morale, and overall well-being without the massive cost of traditional insurance. What we offer isn't just affordable, it's something your team will actually use and appreciate. This isn't a pitch for a complicated policy or a one-size-fits-all program. It's a smarter way to provide support, save your people money, and build a culture where employees feel cared for. Let's dive into what makes these TeamPerks different and why they matter now more than ever. Let's start by acknowledging a truth every employer knows, but few talk about directly. Recruiting and retaining great people is getting harder. In fact, nearly half of small business owners say that offering help with medical costs is a make or break factor when it comes to improving hiring and keeping their best people from walking out the door. Now layer this with another stat. 7 out of 10 workers have no dental coverage. And what happens when they don't have coverage? They delay care, they skip treatments, their well-being declines, and so does their productivity, attendance, and satisfaction. Meanwhile, traditional healthcare costs just keep climbing, leaving small businesses in a bind. You're either paying a fortune for benefits your team barely uses, or you're offering nothing at all and losing talent because of it. So the real question becomes, how do you stay competitive, protect your people, and control costs, all at the same time? That's exactly what this presentation will answer. You know what employers tell us they're looking for? Something that's simple, something that works, something they don't have to babysit or explain over and over to their team. This is where AmeriPlan comes in. We're talking about one low price, just $39.95 per month. And that's not per person, that's household coverage. You could have 2 people, 4 people, or 6 under one roof. It's still the same flat rate, no tiered pricing, no hidden fees. And the benefits, they go far beyond just dental. This plan covers dental, vision, prescription savings, chiropractic care, and 24/7 telehealth access. These are services people use, services they need, and they don't have to wait months or fight through insurance red tape to get them. There are no claims to file, no deductibles, no age limits, and no waiting periods. Let's be real, employers today are in a battle to keep good people. Hiring is competitive, retention is brutal, and when it comes to benefits, most small to mid-sized businesses are stuck between 2 bad choices: offer nothing and risk losing talent, or shell out thousands a month on bloated insurance plans nobody uses. That's why AmeriPlan hits different. Employers love it because it works. It's affordable, it's simple, and most importantly, it's actually used. Our plan delivers the kind of healthcare savings that solve real problems. We're talking dental care when a toothache hits, telehealth when a kid spikes a fever, prescription discounts that make a difference. These aren't just perks, they're lifelines. You want to attract top talent? Show them you care about their families. You want to retain your team? Give them benefits that aren't buried in red tape. AmeriPlan helps you do that with zero administrative headache. No claims, no billing drama, no paperwork for your HR team to juggle. Set it up once, and we take it from there. And here's the kicker. Over 90% of employers who offer AmeriPlan keep offering it. That's because their teams are happy. The program is hands-off, and the ROI speaks for itself. So if you're looking to boost morale, cut out the noise, and actually solve the benefits challenge without the corporate insurance bloat, this is how you do it. If there's one thing we've learned from today's workforce, it's this. People don't just work for a paycheck anymore. They work for a life. And when employees feel like their employer actually cares about that life, about their well-being, their family, their day-to-day peace of mind, they stay. That's why AmeriPlan is such a game changer. We're not throwing around fluffy perks no one uses. These are benefits your team actually taps into. Dental work they've been putting off? Covered. A prescription that would normally cost triple? Discounted. Need to hop on a telehealth visit because their kid's sick and they can't miss work? Done, without the headache of paperwork or claim approvals. The result? Employees feel supported, and when people feel supported, they show up differently. They're more focused, more loyal, and less likely to bounce the minute a recruiter hits their inbox. Let's be honest, nobody wants to work in a place that treats them like a number. AmeriPlan helps employers build workplaces where people feel valued, and valued employees stick around, do better work, and build stronger teams. That's how you go from just filling seats to building a culture people want to be part of. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't buy into hype. I look for proof. And here's the thing about AmeriPlan. You don't have to dig through fine print or inflated marketing claims to find value. Our members will tell you exactly how this plan shows up in the real world. Christy paid just $35.80 out of pocket for a dental visit that should have cost her nearly $400. That's not a typo. That's real savings on a real appointment from a real customer. Smith didn't have to get dressed, drag themselves through a waiting room, or fight for an appointment. One call, $17.50 later, prescription handled, done. That's how healthcare should work in 2025. Most employers have been here before. Carlos is a reliable employee, but today he's feeling run down and he realizes he's about to run out of his daily prescription. Normally, that means missing half a day of work just to get a refill. Productivity dips, shifts shuffle, and the ripple effect hits your bottom line. But not with AmeriPlan. Carlos logs into telehealth during his lunch break, speaks to a licensed doctor in minutes, and boom, prescriptions sent directly to his pharmacy. No lost hours, no urgent care copays, no sitting in a waiting room for a 2-minute refill appointment. He picks it up after work, no fuss. He stays healthy, productive, and present without burning PTO or delaying care. This is what smart, practical benefits look like. Solutions for everyday needs that save your team time and money, so they can focus on keeping your business running strong. Let's wrap this all up with one of the most powerful, overlooked truths in business. Healthcare savings don't just protect your people's wallets, they protect your productivity. Now meet Melissa. Melissa's not lazy, she's not irresponsible. She's like millions of Americans. She's been putting off that dental visit because it just wasn't affordable. $377 for a cleaning? That's a car payment. So she waited and waited. But now, with her AmeriPlan membership, she finally made the appointment. And the bill? Just $35.80. No insurance forms, no waiting period, just real savings, real fast. Now here's where the ripple effect happens. Because Melissa got that preventive checkup, she avoided a dental emergency that would have taken her out for days. No abscess, no ER trip, no urgent calls to find coverage. Instead, she shows up, she's healthy, she's grateful, she's productive, and the whole team moves forward. Now multiply that story by 10 employees, then 100. That's the power of AmeriPlan. Most benefit plans are bloated, expensive, and buried in red tape. AmeriPlan flips the script. You get full control, no premiums, no claims, no headaches. For just $39.95 a month, you can cover the entire household. That's less than lunch for two, and it delivers real healthcare savings employees actually use. Want to cover the cost? Go for it. Want to split it? Easy. Want to just offer access? Even easier. And the setup? No contracts, no admin burden, just a link. Done. This is how you offer smarter benefits, without breaking the budget or bogging down HR. It's time to give your team something that works. This isn't a perk, it's a productivity engine. And it's why businesses that add AmeriPlan to their benefits stack are seeing not just fewer absences, but stronger morale, better retention, and a culture of well-being that employees actually believe in. Let's keep it simple. Companies that invest in real, everyday value for their employees don't just get better retention, they build stronger teams. With AmeriPlan, you get high-impact benefits without the high-dollar headaches. No claims, no premiums, no paperwork chaos, just a smarter, affordable way to show your team they matter. And when employees feel valued, they show up stronger, stay longer, and work harder. There's no contract, no long setup, and no reason to wait. Start offering real value in less than a day. Because the only thing worse than losing good employees is watching them walk away for something that could have cost you less than $40 a month. You're one decision away from giving your team access to real, everyday savings they'll use, and thank you for. With AmeriPlan, you're not just offering a perk, you're investing in productivity, loyalty, and retention, without the red tape of traditional insurance. It's simple, it's scalable, and we're here to help make onboarding seamless. Have questions or need help signing your team up? Email our onboarding team at TeamPerks@AmeriSavingsPlan.com. We'll walk you through it, step by step, or just go to www.AmeriSavingsPlan.com to get started now. Small steps, big impact. Let's do this together. We look forward to answering any additional questions you may have when we follow up with you on our next call. Thanks for watching.